I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak.
Lights out.
And what does he do? Locks him up. He ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Wait, the hell? Why's that thing so loud? Face
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a... Oh,
What?
how you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. How? What? Hard.
Whole lot less of that.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right? Right?
Before they realize muscles for brain. There we go. Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb? An old private eye.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Why drink dirty
Malone's crew
radioactive
here used
water
to be small
when you can
time.
have it pure and
Muscled
bottled?
out of the old neighborhood by bigger
Kowalski's
players.
Clean Water Market.
So they found this
Straight from
place.
the filter.
Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent.
That's good, right? Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Hard and loud, huh?
I'll take it low.
This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Dead.
Perfect.
Wait. The hell? Time to death.
One you walk away from. You're playing on the wrong scent.
I do you. Stop.
More stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs.
Don't you try to confuse me! Get him, Skinny!
Carton majeur.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for... For your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here?
Darla, listen to me.
You're right! Gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men, now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
Smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
We better get out of here, fast.
1.
Hey, Valentine.
Hey, ready to talk? How do you know to fight?
Honestly, I was just there at the right time. Seemed like you needed help.
I appreciate it. But a good Samaritan in these parts is liable to end up on the wrong side of a loaded gun. I should know. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. No?
I'll wear your guts around my neck!
There's this article in the newspaper. Boy, it's something. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was I have to read. I have a statement from the. What's that? Nothing to worry about, but it's, you know, everybody, kind of, it's crazy stuff.
Scared already?
Anyway, it's something to think about, I guess. Up next, Crawl Out Through the Fallout. That's just the name of the song. I'm not recommending it. Of course, scientifically recommended, actually.
I hear something. Gonna splatter your brain!
Hey, Valentine.
Are you ready to talk? How do you know to find...
Honestly, I was just there at the...
I appreciate...
Huh? Uh-huh.
I want...
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Who's there?
Nothing there now. What the hell was that?
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. No? This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway. Next. Well, it's Ella Fitzgerald.
What the fuck was that?
Who's there? Someone there? Time to die!
Hey, someone's out there. Time's up!
Reload sometime, asshole! A noise? Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this Good Neighbors of the...
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. So long as...
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Been talk about Vault 81. Some problem there you were caught up in?
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town. Name's Rufus.
Sure.
I'm usually fixing... Looking for parts?
Hate the Institute. Follow the Freedom Trail, brother.
The Memory Den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it? I'm a bit busy. What is it?
Would need the key.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Excuse me.
Good Neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he... a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
A goon with such fine aspirations. What a complex subspecies they are.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years,
The Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the Cryovault and all.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
If it'll get you to help, sure. I may be able to scrounge up a couple of things.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
So that was Billy. Billy's spelled with an I and an E. She's a lady. You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean, okay. How about Johnny Mercer? I kind of wonder if this one is supposed to be a joke. Does anyone know? Anyone?
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't
Good to see you again.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is
excellent.
Work.
Business
It's not all about cooking
But
candy,
perhaps something
It's
of
not
more
all
substance.
about
just clean
sampling
up
those
around
chems either. Maybe if you stop using, you can focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Hey there.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Before you even start.
How's it going?
Can't believe it. You look just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people.
Holy moly!
In this town?
The Silver Shroud
Got another
is the
thing coming.
Oh no! What am I gonna do? Death is coming for me.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail.
That a Silver Shroud costume? Hey, no judgments, but ain't that a kid show?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, MacReady.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to...
What? Another one of you mercs looking...
Boy, we got beer. You ain't...
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna...
The third rail. Is this your place?
What? Nah, God. Place is Hancock's. So, you buying them?
Mm-hmm. So Hancock's the owner?
That's right. Owner and mayor of this whole bloody town. So, what's your point?
Hancock has a bodyguard?
Yeah. A redhead with the condescending stare. Trust me, Gov, something about her ain't right. I'd never admit.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to sell...
What's the word around town?
They say there's a nuke now. Are you gonna...
Let's see what you have.
Don't bother tipping.
Charlie.
I am customers up.
Let's see what you got.
Nothing water. You ready to hear about her job? Or you turning up your nose to a bit of violence?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. Don't worry. I'll know when it is.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
3 locations? That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. $250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Gov. $300.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
You've got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire.
Mm-hmm.
Come down to Cabot.
Uh-huh. Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, Hanson? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. Nice. I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
I have a statement from the...
Flatterer. I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Nothing to worry about, but it's...
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
It's crazy stuff.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Anyway, it's, well, it's...
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
Which I kind of think maybe Bob Crosby was...
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
A good musician listens to her audience. How about this one?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I've never met either of those category of person.
You
Take
step
it away,
through the gate, you got balls.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right?
Uh-huh.
Used to run with the gunners, for God's sake.
Sounds like you can handle yourself. But I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
If you're worried about Winlock and Barnes, don't be. They couldn't kill a squirrel with a rocket launcher. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
Something wrong with your hearing? So, are you in?
Uh-huh. You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun.
Do you need something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get...
Well, Curie...
Mon Dieu!
This is an emergency broad...
Galaxy News Radio.
Hey, crime
Calling all
fighter.
Silver Shroud fans.
I thought I saw
A once-in-a-lifetime
someone
announcement.
Better
Silver
dish out
Shroud
some of that
returns and he's gonna clean up the
terrible
streets.
justice.
Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps.
Need to sell some
Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Lately, I found a new friend.
You listen to the radio? Someone wants you dead.
You threatening me? You mess with me, you're dead.
Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand them over, now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have...
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know, the chem dealer by Bobby's, he's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Sweet.
Very good.
Whatever.
Galaxy!
Found you, knucklehead!
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy. Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only
Mistress of mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor? So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity?
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator.
Hey.
It would
Hey
seem
there.
our
AJ's
clown
connected
Murphy
with
was
power. This is my
involved in
turf,
a rather
clown.
crooked
And
scene.
I don't appreciate what you
He was
call
here
them.
to meet with some other
trespassing.
mysterious mouse.
Someone wants me to put you out of business. For the right price, I could look the other way.
What? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Ken put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right?
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
Quite illegal.
Screw you. Waste the freak.
Never talk. I'm in over your head. So, death has come for you, evildoer. And I am its Shroud. Shroud this crime fighter.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Goodneighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
Yes. Jasmine. Chamomile. Pain. Ecstasy. This can only be the death of mysteries.
I got the drop on result in a variety of injuries.
Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag, but you were sick with fever and still suffered.
Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fady, he's still one of my most sinister plot, old friend.
Ha! No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Fahey. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department. We know you're in there. You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scalay slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us, but perhaps not by Fat Fahey. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan.
Heroes, we can clear this up. Come out now, run on. I'll see that you two get the best lawyers in the city.
Excuse my assumption that even the most astute attorney couldn't help us now.
All right, mistress. We must away from your den and evade the police. Clear our names and take Fahey down.
That's it. We're coming in. Silver Shroud, Mistress of Mystery, hands up for order of the Boston Police.
Chief Corcoran, I am Death's Shroud, but
Make way for paying
are
customers.
undeserved of my terrible
I'd like to see what's on tap.
on my mercy.
Good man.
Stop or we'll shoot.
Hey, Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. You wear it?
What posters?
Those old-timey posters from back in the day. My mate, Kent, puts them up every damn place.
You look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud then? Kendra is not one. If you're set on me...
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
As murderers go, she...
Here's your money. Where is she?
Still, look out for the blight.
Charlie.
I've heard some exterminate.
Just doing my job.
Always a...
When evil walks the streets of Austin, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Fahey's Folly.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud.
Charlie.
See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to good neighbor. You'll see.
Yeah?
Magnolia.
Something I can do for you, handsome?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat.
The streets of Austin. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand.
That's all of them.
Just
Fat
can't get too
Fahey's
attached.
mobbots have been
See
sent
you
back to the
around, good
mechanical
neighbor.
hell that spawned
When I'm
them.
up there singing,
Yes, my choleric companion. And no,
Hey, Magnolia.
robotic hellspawns
I'll see you around, good neighbor.
but not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
The master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for years.
Ever been to Kill or Be Killed?
Might stop by the memory den later.
This is someone.
There was this girl a few months ago.
Certainly. But which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamity?
Anything? Yeah, right. But I do see. And I'll tell you too. On one condition. By the shadowed streets of Southie, one of the mobbot's heads is still talking. You darn right I am. I can't feel my legs, 'cause you shot me up good, Shroud. But I still got my kiss to see, and I'm gonna use it to tell you what a great boss man is. See? And your one condition. You take my head with you, so's I can see you take that creep down. Yeah, what did he ever do for me, huh? Okay, sends his kids out to die.
Silver Shroud, I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I?
Use your blade to free Muffa's head from its now destroyed body. Sweet freedom! Thanks, Dollface! Now tell us, who is your creator? The robotic puppet master pulling your twisted wires? Speak, you decapitated electronic evildoer! That will spoil all the fun. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, let's beat feet to the big warehouse down at Pier 12.
Fine, you amoral automaton. War away!
A moonless night and an unguarded skylight. Just what we needed to stealthily infiltrate this warehouse.
Yes, and our view from above is advantageous, for the gathering below is unlike any soiree I've ever seen.
Going down.
Robots. Dozens of them. All shapes and sizes. And on the stage, their leader. Another robot. No. Not a robot. A man in a robot costume. Shut up, you dummies. Us robots got good hearing. Gotta get yourself strong. Now listen. Boss needs a backup guard. My robotic children. My glorious creations. We stand tonight at the dawn of a new era. For too long, the human vermin
I do so like it.
this fair city.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
You, my children, will usher in a new age of robots led by me, your father, the Mechanist.
Use these logs for relevant data.
The Mechanist. So, evil does have a name. The revolution begins tonight, my precious offspring. But first, let us welcome our special guests for this evening. Silver Shroud and the Mistress of Mystery.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, mistress.
Indeed, Stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, Mistress of Mystery. What you mistake for evil is actually enlightenment. Mechanist truly understand the folly of humankind. The flesh is weak. Metal is the future of Massachusetts.
The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just another two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend, the head of the bodiless butt. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
Hey down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me, but you didn't love me. You didn't love any of us, you selfish jamoke. Now, it's time to pay.
Yes!
Fools, all of you! Attack my robot children! Destroy these interlopers!
Our robots are advancing, and our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously fluid footwork. Hi-ya!
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroy and...
And that is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to?
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy!
We know the situation.
News! Radio!
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
If you're sticking around, you'll need to join the crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking.
Just down this alley.
Mayor Hancock?
Guess what someone tells me? Some costume
Looks like
freak
someone
is
got lost
operating
on the
in
wrong
Good
side of the
Neighbor.
track.
And the kicker is, it ain't me. How should I feel about this?
Wrong side of the tracks.
This neighborhood is ill. I am the cure.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself walked out of a comic book into my den. Just priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another. Why the getup?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud, to no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you. You dig? Fortunate for you, I want St. John to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
All right.
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just running. Just keep piling those bombs.
Getting rid of St. John helps you too. Some appreciation is in order.
I'll throw you some caps up front to help with the cause. Once you deal with St. John, then I'll show you some more gratitude on the back end. You feel me?
Murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served.
It's the Silver Shroud! Let's get out of here!
ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Buddy, I gotta be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Hancock, he's the mayor around here.
My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead and Boston leader. From the shadows, villain, or face the justice of the Silver Shroud.
What will become of our stalwart? Coming to you from, the jewel green, means the great green jewel. It's Diamond City Radio. Do you know someone who gambles? Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or...
Oh, man, come back! Fuck!
It spins. So much spins behind us.
Yahoo?
through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. It's clear you're not with the Institute, but who told you how to contact us?
I just heard a rumor about you guys, in Good Neighbor.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. You saved Amelia Stockton from those maniacs at Covenant. That earns you points in my book. And, as if that wasn't enough, you've left a trail of destruction in your wake. Gone places no sane person would go alone.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
I don't know who took him. I just want help getting him back.
For your sake, I hope the Institute is not involved. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into your missing boy. What the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Hey, Deacon.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you...
Right. Your leader was just being cautious.
It must put all of you in a very delicate situation.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game, but we don't have that luxury.
Really? Is that all?
You just don't give up. All right, I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big then, if you get it.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto.
That was, Bing Crosby. Yep. Coming to you from,
Hey.
You need, monsieur? May I borrow you for a moment?
I have some time.
I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
If there's a way you can do that, you should.
In fact, I must. If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
I'm willing to help, Curie.
And you save me once again. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone who is an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
Hi.
Hey, you must be the one Bullet's looking for.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh?
It looks quite defensible.
So glad you put on. If it isn't the boy behind the costume, you've been really naughty, Mr. Shroud. Taking out butt.
Shit!
You should wash your hands after that. It's sanitary to handle the deceased. this item.
Please. I got a kid.
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem. And any progress on...
Seth, it's me. I found out what happened to the scouts who went missing up near the old art gallery. They're dead, Seth. I'm looking at a goddamn painting of Cal's body. Oh, God.
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claimed the hits. Northie, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Kind of like news, like without the commitment. Anyway, about a vault here in the Commonwealth. Number 81. Pretty much closed all the time, right? The rumor that disease outbreak. I don't really know how serious it is or whatever, but you might want to think about, you know, avoiding it. The vault. Avoiding the vault. There's really only so much you can do to avoid diseases, right? But I mean, the vault is right there.
Excuse me.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Well, they're better now.
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my question. Are you from a local...
Mm-hmm.
Here's a classic from him.
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. Since the moment we arrived, if you want to continue...
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation.
Surely you find this a reasonable request?
Very well. I'm Paladin Danse, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there, we're on recon.
Sure.
I've been trying to...
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the... What we need is...
Our target is... We infiltrate the facility. So what do you say?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Get into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Paladin.
You ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind. We'll take this out. Follow me.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate. Last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. Been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home. Or end up missing. We may have a...
I have survived the hostilities.
Arcjet systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
No time for chatter. Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No issue.
Sure. Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, stay focused. And
Uh-huh.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash, and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the...
Good. Less security to worry about.
Negative. There's nothing good about it. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. This place is a mess. Still see a few pieces of salvage.
Got it.
Was it that from Aardvark?
Let's show them how the Brotherhood does it.
You must have terminated.
Too violent.
Movement detected. Period. You must die now, human.
Dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets
Hope
ahead.
you enjoyed that last song. Okay. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any gaps, and there are
Engine cores ahead.
well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out.
Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free, but the moonshine will cost you. Ask for Vladimir Bobrov.
Looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for
Let's
now.
do the song
Find a
by
way
the
to get
Three
the
Sons,
facility's power back
because
online. There has to be a power
there's
back
three
system
sons, we'll
somewhere.
be dead soon.
Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here to watch our backs.
There we go.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
Hey,
Damaged.
over here. Hey. Move here.
up to the control room.
Going down. Going up.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Let's get out of here. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
5 so many years undamaged. What luck.
Going up.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Paladin Danse.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
We're both alive in the
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal... May it serve you well.
Uh-huh. That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep
Sure.
it now.
Right.
We had a lot through. Our op could have...
Mhm.
There's no doubt. The way I see it, you could spend the... Or... So,
I'd be honored to join.
that's what I wanted to hear.
Uh-huh.